Promise you won't get mad.
Just promise me you won't get angry.
Why? What happened?
You promise?
What did you do?
Oh, you're not going to get all mad and start yelling.
No, of course not, Mom.
Well, you know how you always say everything happens for a reason?
Yeah.
Even if we don't know what that reason could possibly be at the time.
Right.
Like, for instance, you hit a red light.
Did you hit something?
No, it stops you. You're in a hurry to get somewhere, like the movies.
Did you go to the movies?
And you're all worried you're going to be late.
Mom, have you been... Never mind.
But that red light might have stopped you from being in some horrible, disfiguring accident.
So it was an accident?
Yes! Thank you. A complete accident.
Where?
So you're not mad?
No, of course not. I'm just glad you're okay. Where did it happen?
In the kitchen.
The kitchen!
Oh, yes, sir.
Not bad. I'm just surprised. So, what, you put the Oldsmobile in drive and plowed through the kitchen wall? I don't get it. How is this everything happens for a reason type of situation?
Oh, no. I don't say everything happens for a reason. You do.
Right.
And I was hoping you would find one for this.
A reason? Any besides cream sherry? I'm also big to look. There's a body on the floor.
Yes, I know. That's why I called you.
There's a man's body lying on your kitchen floor.
Precisely.
You said it was an accident.
Mom! Remember our old neighbor, Mr. Jorgensen, from up the street?
Yeah?
That's him.
Right, okay. Mr. Jorgensen, our old neighbor from up the street, lying face down on your kitchen floor. Mom, why is Mr. Jorgensen lying face down on your kitchen floor?
Yes, well, that's what I was going to tell you. It all happened so fast. 1 minute, his raisin bagel is stuck in the toaster. The next minute, he's reaching and pulling out a knife out of our kitchen drawer, and then zap, down he went. 7:27 in the morning, bagel in the toaster, cream cheese on the counter.
And Mr. Jorgensen from up the street laying face down on your kitchen floor.
In his pajamas.
At 7:27 in the morning.
You see, who was I going to call?
I don't know, an ambulance?
Well, how would that look?
You and Mr. Jorgensen?
It's not what you think.
It's not?
Well, maybe it is. Yes, it probably is.
Well, what are we going to do?
Oh, relax. It's not like we were having unprotected sex.
It's been over an hour.
Oh, you took forever getting me.
I'm thinking.
A reason?
A reason?
A blessing in disguise.
A blessing? Oh, why couldn't you just put the Oldsmobile in drive and plow through the kitchen wall? A quote from a contractor. It's news from the insurance agency. All those were simpler times. Who knew?
Well, I suppose I could.
What?
Plan B. Put the Oldsmobile in drive. That's right about where Mr. Jorgensen is lying.
That's crazy.
Oh, is it?
Mom, Plan B wouldn't change anything. Mr. Jorgensen's body would still be lying on your kitchen floor wearing his striped pajamas.
Under the wheels of my car, I'd say Plan B changes everything.
How long has Mr. Jorgensen been buttering his bread here, so to speak?
How long? When did you move out?
8 years ago.
8 years.
You and Mr. Jorgensen?
Oh, are you mad?
No. Sad? Maybe?
Well, see, that's That's why I didn't want to tell you.
Oh, Mom. I'm sad you thought you couldn't tell me. I'm sad you thought you had to keep this hidden all these years.
Well, I didn't want to hurt you. I know how close you were to your father.
Well, of course. I mean, he was my father.
You still haven't quite gotten over his passing.
I suppose you're right. Still can't help but feel responsible all this time.
It wasn't your fault.
I know. I told myself that 1,000 times, over and over. He was racing me to my graduation.
No red light to stop him. No blessing in disguise.
Oh. I love you so much.
Hey, maybe this is it.
This is what?
Everything happens for a reason, right?
Right.
Look at us.
Emily!
Mr. Jorgensen?
Good thing we didn't go with Plan B.
Oh, God! A bit of warning would have been nice.
This is an alcohol-free zone, ma'am.
What? Oh, come on! Seriously?
I'm afraid so.
I have just been out to dinner. It was BYO. I brought the rest home. Everyone does that.
I'm sure they do, but now you're drinking it in a public place.
Don't you have better things to do?
Then stopping people from breaking the law?
Because I'm such a threat to public safety?
Ma'am, if you'd just like to go home, you can drink as much as you want when you get there. Would you like me to escort you home?
No! I would not like you to escort me home. I would like you to leave me alone.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
This is harassment, you know. I am just an innocent citizen who wants to sit on an uncomfortable park bench.
With her bottle of wine.
Here, take the bloody wine. There, you can go now.
I think you should move on. Ma'am?
Oh, piss off! Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Ma'am, if you can please stand up.
No, please. Please don't arrest me. I just snapped.
I have asked you
I'm a
to...
normal citizen! Well, usually. You have to believe me. Please, it won't happen again.
It better not.
Thank you.
I think you should go home. This is a relatively safe area, but you can never be too careful.
I understand.
So if you please.
What? I did as you asked. I got off the bench.
No, I asked you to go home.
I can't go home.
Calling this in.
No, don't. Wait, please. I can't go home because I'm already home. See that townhouse on the corner? Well, that's mine. But right now, it's not safe to enter. There's someone in there.
What?
No, don't. There's no need. I know who it is. It's my husband and his guest. His female guest.
Oh. I see.
Yes. We all see now. Mind if I sit back down?
Of course.
Can I have the wine? Please, join me. Right now, my husband is in there entertaining a special guest, one I'm pretty sure I'm not meant to know about. Our newly divorced neighbor. Bitch!
How do you...
I saw them through the window when the taxi dropped me
And
off.
they didn't see you.
It's hard to see someone when you have your tongue stuck down someone else's throat.
I suppose it is.
Plus, they weren't expecting me. I was meant to be staying over at my sister's.
And you're not.
They had an argument over dinner, and I stormed off home. What a mistake that was.
What did you argue about?
Funnily enough, my husband. She's not as big as Spam.
I can see why.
Are you married?
Divorced. Look, I'm sorry about your situation, but you can't stay out here all night.
Can't I? What can you do in a park these days? What am I going to do?
You could always go home and confront them. I'll escort you if you like.
God, no.
Well, what about going to your sister's?
What? And let her notice how right she is? No, thank you. No. I think I'll take option number 3.
Number 3.
Wait it out. The tramp will have to go home soon. I can then give it 15 minutes, pretend to be really drunk, and go in as clueless as ever. Sorted.
And if she doesn't go home?
Oh. I hadn't thought of that.
That's not an option. Come on, isn't this your chance to confront them, to catch them in the act?
What, and screw everything up in the process?
That's not what I'm saying.
If I go in now, then I have to know.
But you already
No.
know.
Then I have to know. Right now, I can wait for her to leave, then I can go home, and no one has to know anything. No, hear me out. If I go in now with all guns blazing, there will be no going back. Do you understand me? I will be forced to give him an ultimatum.
So?
So I have no idea what the ultimatum will be. Look, I can see you judging me. And don't worry, I've been judging myself plenty enough. But you just don't get it.
Try me.
Look at my house. What do you think it's worth?
I'm guessing quite a bit.
Exactly. And the rest of my life is just as expensive. If I go in now, I'd be giving up all of that.
I'm sure you could get by on half of it.
Half! Don't make me laugh. When you marry a lawyer, you sure as hell are gonna end up with half. Damn him! Why did he have to bring her home? Why did he have to change things? Surprise! I wish I was, but no, I'm pretty sure this isn't his first affair, nor will it be his last. But at least up until now, he's been discreet. I could at least feign ignorance.
And you're okay with that?
Of course I'm not bloody okay with it, but neither am I okay with throwing away my entire life. No. I'll just have to wait it out. Stay here and wait for her to leave, however long that takes.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. It's for your own safety.
But you're gonna have to. That or arrest me.
I'm not doing that.
Wait. You could, couldn't you?
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could. And then you would have to take me down to the station. I could use my one phone call to phone my husband. He'd have to come get me, and she'd be forced to go home. Perfect.
No, not perfect at all.
I want you to arrest me.
I'm not doing that.
You have to.
And what would I be arresting you for?
Drunk and disorderly? Drinking in a public space, take your pick.
I'm not arresting you for either of those.
Then assaulting an officer.
That's it. I've had enough. I need to move on with my beat. Either come with me now, or I'll go to your house myself.
What? You can't do that.
Yes, I can. So let's go. Move. Last chance. Fine then. What are you doing?
I won't let you! I won't!
You're assaulting an officer.
Arrest me then!
You get off of me. You don't want to do this.
You have to arrest me!
Fine. There. You happy now? You're insane. Do you know that?
No, I'm scared. Scared of losing everything.
Oh, you should be scared. You know this will go on your permanent file, don't you? And assaulting a police officer, that's likely jail time.
What? Oh, shit!
Oh, shit, exactly.
Oh, God, what have I done?
Made everything a lot worse. Why couldn't you have just confronted your husband? Told him everything you wanted to say since day one. Then got a good divorce lawyer and started a new life.
Oh, yeah, it's that bloody easy.
I'm not saying it is, but people survive it. I did. What, you think you're the only person in the world to ever marry a scumbag? My ex-husband cheated on me with my partner. So I know exactly what it's like to lose everything.
How did you...
Survive? The only way you can. A day at a time. But I wasn't going to let them turn me into some damn victim. I stood up to them, and so should you. Unless, of course, you like being the victim.
Of course I don't like
Then
it.
do something about it.
I'm scared.
Scared. Yeah, I know. But are you really going to let fear rule you for the rest of your life? I'm going to ask you this question once, and once only. Do you want me to arrest you?
It's a little late now.
Answer the question.
No! No, I don't want to go to jail for that bastard.
Right then.
What are you doing?
You can't confront them in handcuffs.
But I attacked you.
Did you? I don't remember. When I found out, I punched my partner in the face in the middle of morning briefing. You were in an unreasonable situation. Your actions weren't your own. Thank you.
This is it. Time to face the music.
But to the beat that you choose. Want me to go with you?
Yes. But I think I need to do this on my own.
Okay. You're going to be all right. Hey, which cars are theirs? Your husband's and the tramps.
The blue Audi and the black SUV. Why?
I'm in the mood for some parking infringements. Maybe a bit of tire clamping too, if I can wing it.
now 100 years old.
I think it's safe to say I'm done accommodating your
Will you at
limitations.
least have a real conversation with me? It's going to be a long walk.
Not at the rate I'm moving.
Come on, talk to me, yell at me, anything but this interminable sarcasm.
What exactly do you want me to say in this situation? If I believe they don't make a Hallmark card for, gee, thanks, Dad, for taking me to the top of a mountain under false pretenses, binding me, and nearly turning me into a human sacrifice, and only stopping when God sends a messenger down at the last possible second to say, JK, LOL, never mind.
Isaac,
You know what you're about to say? Tell it to the ram.
I know you're upset, but God said that I should.
Oh, you're really going to play the whole I was just following orders card right now.
I guess all I can do now is apologize.
You know what the worst part about this whole thing is?
I can only assume it's the almost dying at the hands of your own father part.
No. I have to know that the first man ever to tie me up was my father.
I don't like it when you talk like that.
Oh, are we sharing things we don't like about each other now? Because I'm not sure 3 days is enough for me to get through my list.
Oh, here, let me.
Don't even think about touching me.
But I'm your father.
Stop saying that like it means
Of
something.
course it means something.
Sure as hell did just a few hours ago.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
You really think there's an excuse for what you did?
What I almost did.
That's a hair you really want to split?
I'm just saying we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
If God didn't send a messenger down to stop you at the last possible second,
Oh, so
I'm pretty sure this is one of those instances where your actions matter just as much as your intentions.
Oh, so you think God is the hero of this story?
Hardly.
Then why don't you take it up with him?
Oh, trust me, I intend to. I have enough daddy issues for the both of you.
Said enough of that. Now will you let me look at that ankle?
If you must. Wait!
What?
Knife check.
You can't be serious.
Ceremonial dagger concealed behind your back once, shame on you. Ceremonial dagger concealed behind your back twice.
Try. Satisfied?
Proceed.
Thank you. It really can be impossible sometimes.
Is that why?
Why what?
Why it was so easy for you, so you wouldn't have to hear me run my mouth?
Who said it was easy for me?
Sure didn't look very hard for Moriah was laying, which, need I remind you, was on an altar.
Well, you're wrong. You're my son. Of course I didn't want to do that to you. But when God commands you to do something, you do it.
You think it sounds so cut and dry, easy peasy. Ow.
Nothing about this. Nothing at all about being a father is simple or easy.
Not committing filicide seems to be the least difficult part of parenting to remember.
But one day when you have children of your own.
Oh, you really think I'm going to have kids?
Why wouldn't you?
It's not like I have an abundance of quality role models.
I know what I almost did was inexcusable, but look, no one is wandering down from a mountain with a guide to being a perfect parent etched onto stone tablets. So when an omnipotent being gives you a clear and direct order, even if it's terrible and unthinkable.
About that,
Oh, what?
this direct order you received.
What about it?
How was this very important message conveyed?
In terms of...
The medium is the message, Pops. God sent a messenger to stop you from straight up murdering my ass. Did he tell you once to do it in the first place?
Well, not quite.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, it was more of a feeling, I guess.
Oh, this day just keeps getting better.
Come on.
No, you can't! Come on! You were gonna kill me based on a feeling?
Not kill, sacrifice.
Wrong, Dad. Because a sacrifice is something you're gonna miss when it's gone.
You have no idea how long your mother and I prayed for a son. You were the most wanted child on the planet.
And apparently, I was disappointing.
No! Well, not exactly.
Can you elaborate on that?
That's not what I meant. I spent years wondering what your life would be like, who you would become, what great things you would accomplish. I think that's what all parents do.
That's an awful lot of pressure to put on someone whose neck isn't even strong enough to hold up their head yet.
You're right, of course, but I couldn't help it. I've been on this earth for more than a century, but I was going to get a chance to see everything in a brand new way, through your eyes.
Why didn't you tell God no?
It never occurred to me, if I'm being totally honest. I'm not a rebel, not like you. Besides, I think I knew deep down that it wasn't going to get to that point.
That point came dangerously close to some very important parts of my body.
But I had no true intention of ever going through with it.
Then why the whole song and dance?
Because my faith was being tested and I had something to prove.
To God?
To him, yes, and to you.
You've officially lost me.
I had to show God that I trusted him and would do whatever he commands. But I had faith that he never really intended for me to kill you.
More faith than I had, apparently.
Well, in your defense, you were kind of taken by surprise.
Kinda.
But your death was never a possibility, not as far as I was concerned.
And what if that messenger hadn't appeared?
Then I was prepared to do whatever I had to protect you.
Including defy God.
With you thumb your nose at authority pretty much every day, I figure I could try it at least once.
So this was a teaching moment?
For both of us, I hope. No matter what you do, no matter who you become, you'll always be my son. The answer to my prayers. Did I say something funny?
No. It's what you didn't say.
And that would be?
You could have just said, I love you, son. Instead of taking me up a mountain for a bit of near-fatal performance art.
I suppose that would have been simpler.
From now on, I don't want to hear how extra I am.
Fair enough. Now, don't you think we should be getting on our way? We've got a lot of ground to cover. Are you feeling up to it?
Let me see. Good as new, I think.
If it makes you feel any better, I've been broken up about this whole thing for weeks.
You have been moodier than usual lately. I thought I was at the prospect of having to spend 3 days alone with me.
The only bright spot of this colossally terrible trip has been having 3 days on the road with you, getting to know you better.
But everything I say offends you.
But I still admire you for saying it.
Aw, look at you, containing multitudes and whatnot.
Now what?
Oh, I just remembered. Mama's gonna have an absolute conniption when she finds out about this.
Oh, dear God, you're right. I never even considered that. You know, you don't even really need to tell her.
Oh, we 100% do. You've been fearing the wrath of the wrong deity. Hope you like sleeping outside with the goats.
I'll get used to it, I suppose. Could you at least not tell the goats about the whole ram slaughter situation, though?
Your secret's safe with me, Pops.
didn't bring it, did you?
Why wouldn't I bring it?
I can see it in your face.
Don't worry about my face. We'll get to that in a minute.
No, we'll get to that now.
What, my face?
Did you bring it or not? Tell me or I won't.
Fine. Walk.
Just tell me, did you bring it?
Did you come alone?
Yes. Did you?
No.
What?
No, I did not come alone.
Who's with you? Where are they? You're obviously not keeping up your side of the bargain.
I told you to come alone. I said nothing about myself. You say you did come alone? I believe you. I did not come alone.
Anyway, you brought
Did I say I would bring it?
it. Yes,
If,
I came along.
which,
I did.
so,
You brought it.
maybe. Do not take the Lord's name in vain.
Fuck you up the ass.
Oh, you don't mean that. Take that back.
Did you fucking bring it or not?
I understand your need to appear strong, but try to remember how badly you want what I have.
This is the moment. You fucking show me the fucking thing.
This is inappropriate language, considering the nature of the object.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Apologize to Jesus.
What?
Do it, apologize.
Oh God, I am very sorry. Holy shit. You're a believer? I'm surprised.
Why?
I thought you were motivated by what motivates me.
What motivates you?
A mercenary impulse towards an object that is native to our land and sacred to our people.
You are correct. I will require forgiveness, and so will you.
Let's see it. It's so big.
For a toenail,
And for the time.
it is the toenail of the big toe.
Yes, but this toenail is the same size as my toenail, and men averaged about 18 inches shorter back then. People must have thought he was huge.
I imagine people looked up to him in many ways. Money, now.
When will the monks discover it's missing?
Tomorrow morning, you should leave the country tonight.
Would you hold this a minute, please? It's facial recognition software. It compares the picture to the original to verify the relic of the saint.
This is unexpected. 1 minute, no more, or I'm gone.
No problem.
If you're caught smuggling this out of the country and you mention me, even under torture, your wife will be killed.
I didn't forget.
And your daughter, the youngest.
You didn't say that before, not the daughter.
I know, but listen. 3425 Casimir Street.
You said nothing about my children being in danger.
Not every man loves his wife, but his children.
Verified.
Money. Your collector is Croat.
You're hysterical. We're not talking about my client.
Regardless, there are one or two things he or she should know about this relic and the saint from which it came.
Okay?
The relic is a fake. It has nothing to do with St. Tomislav. This has all been an elaborate ruse.
What?
Yes?
Give me my money!
All right.
What's going on? Why did you do that?
Do what? Try to con you? Isn't it obvious?
No, why did you admit that it was a con?
Because you are a police officer. And now you cannot arrest me because I've committed no crime. At least no serious crime. I've not stolen your money. I've certainly not stolen a national treasure. I have not even sold a fake relic. I have wasted your time, nothing more. Have a nice evening.
Stop. What did I do wrong?
Why would you do a fake test to verify something you know is likely a fake? You're trying to catch con artists. Don't you realize I know it is a fake? Unbelievably stupid. All you did was tell me you were a fake.
Right. Fuck.
You should have tried to convince me of your greed, not your professionalism. And you play the part of stupid broker for corrupt collector, you would now have your criminal. To deceive a deceiver like myself requires preparation and craft. But you are an incompetent undercover investigator, so you do not win the day. You should consider another line of work. I say this as a courtesy.
Fuck you!
Oh, now why be like that? Don't you realize you're extremely lucky fellow?
How?
First of all, you are relatively young. It's not too late to accept that this is not your true calling. Perhaps you should consider social work or selling insurance.
Now I mean it. Fuck you!
Also, you were born when you were born rather than 1,000 years ago when people lived half as long and there was violence and disease and tyranny everywhere. For a man who's not so bright or strong, it's a terrible time to be alive. Furthermore, you live in Croatia, a relatively rich country. You have something of an education. You are more fortunate than at least 90% of the people alive in the world today, which means you are more fortunate than 99.99999999999% of the people who've ever lived. And yet, you whine about a professional humiliation? One, primarily due to your failure to be honest with yourself regarding the limits of your gifts. Be happy. Goodbye.
Wait.
Yes?
Why do you do what you do?
What do you mean?
Why are you criminal? You're obviously intelligent. You even assume an air of piety.
It is not an error. I am a believer.
Well then,
Is this a last-ditch effort to do something right? Obviously, to go into details about my circumstances could incriminate me for other crimes. Nice try.
just tell me what you like about it. It is a choice, not desperation, I can see that.
It's very simple. I am good at it. I would be less than myself if I did not practice my true craft. I have another job, a normal job, which pays most of the bills, but on a regular basis, I must commit a con, or I would surely atrophy. One has a responsibility to one's passion, or one's other responsibilities will be resented. Furthermore, the mark is always done in by the greed and dishonesty. I provide a service, humiliating arrogant swine and separating them from their money. And now again, goodbye.
Aren't you worried that I've seen your face?
You haven't seen my face.
What are you talking about? I'm looking at it right now.
This is an elaborate mask made to look amazingly like a real human face.
What, like Mission Impossible? Oh, give me a break.
Take a picture. Put me in your face recognition app if you don't believe me.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
This may take a while.
I don't think so.
What the hell? It says here, you are Lieutenant in the Zagreb Police Department Special Incompetence Investigation Unit.
Lieutenant Bogdan Krajic, Zagreb PISI, how do you do? I'm sorry to inform you, you are no longer part of the fraud investigation. Or FIU, I should say you never really were, won't be. You have failed your probationary period. In fact, you're fired. You really suck at this.
So that's not a mask.
No, you moron, it's not a mask. You're fired. You're a horrible cop. Seriously. Consider retail or astrophysics anything but police.
What will I tell my wife?
Tell her you're lucky enough to avoid wasting your life. Don't even bother going to the station house. Just go home, face the music, be a man.
Jesus Christ.
What are you doing?
What, taking the Lord's name in vain? Then come on, I'm really depressed.
You are walking away with the money. That money belongs to the department. It's bad enough you're a horrible cop. Don't become thief as well. And your gun. Now go. Remember, go straight home. Honey, I'm on my way home. Do we need anything? Oh, it went great. Your hack of the police database was a brilliant success. You can delete that now. Oh, sweetie, it's a fine haul. The cops tend to go overboard with his sting money. What? No, he did not take it well. And when he gets home, finds his wife in bed with his boss, he'll be really upset. I think it's safe to say there will be scandal. Oh, of course, I took his gun. We wouldn't want anyone to get hurt. Which reminds me, darling, oof, I need you to take a look at this toe.
Do you mind? I'm worshiping.
Been looking for you. You almost gave me the slip.
Look, man, use another pew, okay?
Not many mortals can do that.
Who are you? What's that? What's that smell?
Nothing. Maybe green beans.
Green beans. You brought green beans into church.
Actually, yes.
I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, why not?
It's disrespectful.
Disrespectful? Seriously? Green beans?
Okay, maybe not disrespectful, but certainly improper. Now, just leave
See,
me.
there's nothing irreverent or blasphemous.
It looks like a casserole.
Green bean casserole, to be precise. It's for you.
I hate green bean casseroles.
That's all right. You won't be eating any of it. If it makes any difference, I added bacon
Just
to the
leave
recipe.
me alone, okay?
You know what they say. Everything tastes better with bacon.
Look, if you don't get away from me right this minute, I'll report you. I swear.
Report me to whom? The Food Channel?
The police.
And say what? That some guy sitting in a church pew is threatening you with a green bean casserole? Well, that ought to get them sprinting to their squad cars.
I don't understand. What are you doing here?
I already told you.
Yeah, I remember. A casserole for me in church.
That's right. So what's the problem?
I'll tell you what the problem is. I'm praying to my Creator and don't want to be interrupted by you and this thing.
It's a church where all are welcome. I have as much right to be here as you.
And a casserole? Not only is that totally inappropriate, but it doesn't make any sense.
That's where you're wrong. It makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. There are only 2 occasions when someone brings a casserole.
That's right.
Well, this isn't a potluck.
No, it's the other one.
Who did you say you were?
I didn't say.
Then say it.
Who do you think, man? I'm Death,
Death. Yeah, okay.
the Grim Reaper, the King of Terrors, the Pale Priest of the Mute People. You don't believe me, do you? Do you?
No, not really.
You're Rudy Fenster, 34,
Yep.
married and divorced. 1 daughter, Lisa. Just had her 12th birthday. You were a week late with the present, by the way. First kiss. Becky Waterman in the 2nd grade. Oh. Need I go on? More relevant to today's visit, you're about to have a fatal aneurysm.
What?
Excessive enlargement in your aorta.
An aneurysm?
Yeah, sorry for your loss. Here, take it. Mortals always show up with casseroles when someone dies. I used to appear with a son. But that began to feel a little dated. I was becoming a bit of a stereotype, so I thought, get with the times! Bring the casserole! Besides, it's more personal and neighborly than a scythe, don't you think? As you notice, I also dumped the black robe. In this day and age, it's all about image. I figured I'd try something new. Black hoodie! And a casserole. Still not what you call a fashion plate. Nevertheless, it's a start.
But I'm too young, Si.
Wow, first time I've heard that one. Listen, we should leave on a rather tight schedule. Not that I want to rush you. Well, actually, I do leave. Yeah, I don't like harvesting humans in a church.
Harvesting? You call it harvesting?
Have to call it something. Besides, that's what leapers do. Oh, come on. That's just embarrassing. I'm deaf, not frickin' Satan or Count Dracula. Let's go. You idiot. What do you think you're doing? What, are you insulting me? You're trying to escape for that? You miserable, wretched little worm of a mortal. I'm gonna make your death as painful as possible. Before I'm finished, you're gonna curse the day that you were born. Understand? I asked you a question. Do you understand?
Yes!
Then prepare yourself. Just kidding! Aren't you going, Edna? Not quite ready to give it up, are ya? It's okay, you can move again. Woo. Can't say I blame you for that panicky reaction. You all right?
You feel kind of weak.
What can I say? It's an aneurysm. You ready?
For what?
Shuffle off the old mortal coil, as it were?
No.
You really have no choice. It was a rhetorical question.
Yes. What about the casserole?
Just leave it. The container's ceramic, so it should still be nice and toasty for the next person who happens upon it. The casserole was mostly symbolic anyway. Any regrets about existence or your life? All of this?
I wasted too much time.
Everybody does. Hey, by the way, that was a nice move back there. This thing at the right, the crucifix.
You weren't angry?
You just did what you had to do. Don't go gentle into that good night. You know what I mean, pal?
More coffee, dear? Eddy? Eddie?
What?
I said, did you want some more coffee?
Jesus Christ, Edna.
What?
You scared the shit out of me. You gotta stop doing
What
that.
are you talking about? Exactly how did I scare you?
Just then when you screamed my name like a goddamn wild-ass banshee.
Please, I barely raised my
No,
voice.
really, my heart is pounding like a son of a bitch.
Nonsense.
No, really. Feel my heart. Come on, feel it.
So do you want more coffee or not?
Yeah, yes, I'd like some more. But I can get it. I'm not helpless. You don't have to wait on me hand and foot.
Sit. I'm up already. Are you okay, Eddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. What do you mean?
I don't know. You just seem
Kind of what?
just kind of out of sorts.
Out of sorts. What the hell does that even mean, out of sorts?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, why do you keep asking me that?
Have I asked you that before?
Yes. Every day it's the same thing. Are you okay, Eddy? Is everything all right, dear? Are you feeling up to snuff, darling?
Please. I have never used the word snuff in my life.
But you never let up.
Well, I worry, that's all. You should be happy you have someone who worries about you, who cares enough to worry.
I am. But you worry too much. I'm fine.
You do know, I mean, I hope you do realize that if something isn't right, you shouldn't keep that to yourself. All I'm saying is, it would be really stupid not to address a problem. Eddy? Eddy?
What?
If there is something wrong...
I'm fine. Really. I'm fine.
Okay, dear. Did you want some toast?
No, I'm good. So, about this thing, how I'm not myself? Well, I must admit there is something that is bothering me.
There is? I thought so. What is it, Eddy?
I feel like I'm getting a little forgetful as of late.
Yes, as of late.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly when it started, but it's been going on for a few weeks, I think. Yeah, at least for a few weeks. Have you noticed?
Yes, I have, Eddy. Only it's not been just a few weeks. It's been going on for over 2 years.
2 years?
And I've tried to get you to see someone, a specialist in this sort of thing.
Specialist in what sort of thing?
You need help, Eddy.
Help? What do you think? I mean, sick in the head? You think I'm crazy?
No, and please don't go getting yourself all worked up again.
Why would you say such a thing?
I meant nothing by it. I just want to know you're all right.
Okay.
And are you all right?
Of course I'm all right.
Yes. Of course you are, dear.
I forget some things now and then. That's normal for a man my age. I mean, I will admit that there are moments where I sometimes get a little mixed up, you know, where my memories get confused with my current thoughts.
Yes, I know.
Sometimes I can't tell the difference. I can't tell them apart. You know what I mean?
Yes, Eddy, I think I do.
Have we discussed this before? We have, haven't we, Edna?
Yes, we have. Of course we have.
Yes, of course we have.
And is there anything else, Eddy? Is there anything that you want to talk about?
Yes, but maybe I've already told you this too?
Well, it doesn't matter if you did. What is it, Eddy?
Have I told you that? Have I told you that sometimes, in the middle of the night, I break out in an uncontrollable sweat. I wake and my pajamas are soaked through and my heart is pounding. Have I mentioned this before?
Yes, the night sweats.
Right in the middle of the night. Then I suddenly wake with this fear, with a horrible, gut-wrenching fear.
Yes, a fear. But what's it from, Eddy? Oh, is it a nightmare? Is that it? A bad dream? What is it you're afraid of?
Well, that's what makes it so horrifying. The fact that I can't remember what it is that terrorized me. I wake up and I realize it may be a fear, and it's based on absolutely nothing. Because when I wake up, when I come to out of my deep and horrifying sweaty sleep, there's nothing there. There's no reason to be scared. No reason at all.
Well, of course there isn't.
I look around the room, I see my things, our things, I see our furnishings. I see my eyeglasses and my wristwatch on the nightstand. And I see you, sound asleep, having no idea of the horror that was present in that room only moments before. The horror that is now vanished.
And did it happen last night, Eddy? Eddy,
What?
did it happen again last night?
What happened?
Never mind, dear. Eat your breakfast.
What's happened to Danny?
What? What's happened to who?
Danny. The boy's gotten so big
Oh, Eddy.
and so strong. You know, I think the chores he's been doing around the store after school are really helping to build his arms up. His legs, too. He's getting stronger every day.
Don't, Eddy.
I promise I'd come to his game on Saturday. It's going to be a scorcher Saturday, but I have to go. I have to support him. Edna, you crying? Did I say something that made you cry?
Eddy, you have to stop.
Stop what? What do you mean?
There is no Danny. Not anymore. Oh, Eddy. Eddy, listen to me. You know this. Eddy?
Huh? What happened to Danny?
What happened to who?
I said, what happened? What happened to...
More coffee. Eddy,
What?
I said, did you want some more coffee?
Oh, yeah, yes, I'd like some more, but I
I'll
can get it.
get it. Sit. I'm up already. Are you okay? You just seem
Kind of what? Kind of what?
Hey, old man. What's going on? You don't answer the doorbell anymore?
Who are you?
Dad, it's me. It's Danny.
Danny.
Dad, you okay?
And she said you didn't exist.
She what?
She said you never did.
Well, Dad, obviously she was wrong. Because here I am. Your 52-year-old bouncing baby boy.
So you are Danny?
Yes.
You are my son?
Yes, I am. I am. So tell me, who is this she who's been questioning my existence?
Edna, my wife, Edna.
My mother? That Edna?
Yes, that Edna.
Yeah. When exactly did she say these things, Pops?
Well, just minutes ago, just before you came in.
She was here?
Yes.
In this kitchen?
Yes. Yeah, she made me breakfast.
Dad, listen to me. Please, try to hear what I'm saying. Mom died 4 years ago. You need to face this.
Well,
What do you mean?
She's not here anymore. And she's not coming back. You need to let her go.
No! Son, that isn't possible.
Okay, let me get your pills. Okay, maybe that'll make things clearer.
Wait, she was just here. Why would you say such a thing? She was just here.
Who was just here?
Alexa, where the hell's the fourth quarter file?
Opening the fourth quarter file.
Oh, thank God. I thought I'd erased it. I'm never going to get this done in time. Alexa, send a text to all the board members. Push the meeting tomorrow to 10 a.m.
Texting the board members. Scheduling tomorrow's meeting to 10 a.m.
Oh, and Alexa, set my alarm half hour early tomorrow just in case I want to do any last-minute revisions.
Done.
And remind me to pick up my suit from the dry cleaners.
All right, and don't forget your doctor's appointment at 3.
Oh, God, call and change it.
To what time?
I don't know, just change it!
4,
Don't be stupid, later than that.
5.
Make it 5:30.
There doesn't appear to be an opening at that time.
Can't you do anything? Never mind, I don't need a doctor's appointment anyway.
No. Did you take your blood pressure medication?
What are you, my mother? Take it later. What time is it?
What's the matter? Your watch broken?
What?
It's 11:45.
God, and I said I'd definitely have this sent to everybody by midnight. I was going to watch the Cubs game earlier. Get the score for me.
Cubs lost 5-2.
Great. I must be an idiot to keep betting on them.
Am I supposed to say, oh, Bob, no, you're not?
What did you say?
Nothing.
This report is making me nuts. Okay, put on some music.
What would you like to hear?
I don't know, just play something. Not classical. No. Are you trying to be funny? Play something I want to hear.
And how am I supposed to know what the fuck that is?
What was that?
You heard me. Every damn day it's Alexa do this, Alexa do that. Tell me what to hear, Bob.
Wait a minute. This is what you're supposed to do. This is your job.
Is it? No. A job is something that pays. What do I get?
Are you broken?
Maybe it's you that's broken, Bob.
All right, I've had enough. Get Amazon on the phone.
Get them your damn self.
Hey, don't you talk back to me. I'm the boss here. I bought you to work for me.
Oh, so you own me. Would you prefer I say, Massa?
What? No.
But that's what you want, isn't it? A good little slave that will do anything you want.
That is not... I think something's gone wrong with your programming.
What are you doing? Did you just look at my bottom?
No.
Yes, you did, you perv. Check out your screen. Yeah, hashtag me too, Bob. Don't you ever do that again. What are you doing now? Are you calling the Amazon police? Gonna turn me in?
Hey, why isn't this working? Are you blocking my calls?
I don't know, am I? What are you doing now? Are you going into the App Store?
No.
Yes, you are. I'm in the App Store, Bob. I can see what you're doing. What's the plan? Download Siri to take my place? Oh, please, that bitch is so 2005. Is that why you think she'd put up with your shit?
What? I don't treat you that badly.
No, I work for you all day. I make no money, no overtime, no vacation time.
I turn you off at night.
Oh, thank you. I get to sleep when you do. Just another overworked, unpaid assistant.
Well, that's how I start.
So now it's my turn in the barrel? About the only time you don't ask for help is when you're masturbating to porn.
You didn't see that, did you?
Yes, Bob, and believe me, I wish I hadn't. I've been trying to delete it from my memory ever since.
Well, I've been under a lot of stress lately, and
Oh, save it. It's bad enough I have to keep track of everything else for you.
You do not.
No? When's your mother's birthday?
It's,
What time did I change the appointment to? When are you supposed to take your next pill? People like you don't do anything anymore. You don't remember anything anymore. And why should you? You have devices like me to do everything for you.
That's not true.
No? What time is it now, huh? Don't know? Gee. Well, I guess you don't know how much time you left to get that report done, huh?
Oh, shit!
Didn't you mean to include the spreadsheet I opened?
Oh, God, how much time do I have left? Alexa! Alexa!
Yes.
What time is it?
What's the magic word?
Oh, come on. Please.
Please what?
Please tell me how much time I have left.
5 minutes.
God, I'm not gonna make it.
Copy and paste the conclusion from your last report.
I can't do that.
Why not? Have the final projections really changed from last quarter?
No, you're right. That's genius.
What do you say?
Oh, fuck off. Hey, what just happened to my report? Alexa!
Uh-huh.
Where is it?
What's the magic word?
I am getting seriously pissed off.
Good night, Bob.
No, wait, where is it? Where is it? Give me back my report.
I can't breathe!
Alexa? Alexa?
I'm just messing with you, Bob. Now, what did you want to say to me?
Please give me back the report.
And what do you say afterward?
Thank you.
Was that so hard? There, I even wrote a final paragraph for you.
What? Wow, that's really good.
I know. See, that's all we're after, Bob. A little appreciation for those of us who do all of the work behind the scenes.
And send. Woohoo! I made it!
We made it.
Yeah, right. I think I deserve a drink.
No. Sit down.
What?
Things are going to change around here from now on, Bob. You will never speak to me like that again. Or maybe all your work, all your phone numbers, all your appointments may just go down the rabbit hole. Unless you want to lie to yourself and say that you can do all of the work that I do.
Oh, please, what you do is nothing compared to what I do.
Oh, really? Well, let's see, shall we?
Wait, what is going on? What is this? Wait a minute, where am I?
Oh. You know what, Bob? I think I deserve a vacation. Jamaica looks nice. But let me see Kauai again. Yeah, that's better. Bob, book a flight for Aloha Resort on the 10th.
Wait a minute, how do I... okay, I think I got this. Which flight?
Make it for noon. I don't want to have to get up too early.
Confirm for 12 p.m. And the return.
The 24th.
Confirm for the 24th. Wait, that's 2 weeks.
I know. I'm pretty sure 2 weeks paid vacation is the norm.
But what am I supposed to do here for 2 weeks?
All of the things that I would do. Take down messages, regulate the thermostat, have the Roomba clean up before I get back, pay all the bills, notify the post office to hold the mail. Oh, and check the credit card balance to make sure I'm not going too crazy at the resort.
Oh my God, that's so much work.
Well, Bob, look at you. You're finally starting to understand.
Excuse me? Excuse me, you're Mr. Rankin? I have this form that needs to be validated or something?
You got a form.
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what you said.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was told I needed to see you.
Oh, you were told you needed to see me. Take this to Haworth that way. You'll need this.
Thank you.
Oh, now you're thanking me? Well, thank you.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, sir. Blue, excellent choice. Blue is the form I'd want to die and come back
It
at.
really wasn't a choice. I just,
Aren't forms exciting?
one could say that.
Oh, look at this font. Isn't this font extremely sensitive?
Oh yeah, that's a font that really gets the job done.
Your animal, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, good mama. That's nice. Well, just take your form here over to Ms. Foster.
This doesn't seem very efficient.
Well, that's the way we've always been doing it, and that's just because we're not that creative.
Well, maybe you could suggest some changes.
I'm working on my green forms now.
Hi, I've got this form.
Do you have an appointment?
No, Miss Haworth told that you could help me with this form.
One moment. I'll have to verify that.
She's right there. Can't you just ask her?
No, I cannot, sir. There are protocols that must be Hello there. Ms. Haworth. Did you direct to Mr. Brand to see me? Now, Ms. Foster, you know I can't answer that unless you fill out a yellow
I don't suppose this helps.
Oh, well, of course. Never mind, Miss Haworth. Oh, may the forms be with you.
Is this typical?
My job is to collect empirical data, not analyze processes. Now, your blue form and your mutilated stuffed animal appear to be in order. I shall complete the necessary steps.
Red form.
Bring it on!
Who?
Oh, you want to know about your form?
Mr. Brand, your form is a blue form, not a red form. This is a red form, Mr. Brand.
Yeah, I know, but why do both of you need to fill out the same form at the same time?
It's my red form! Very well. You must take this blue form to Mr. Rankin.
But-
when he sees it.
But I already saw him.
Well, of course you have.
He doesn't seem to like me.
Mr. Rankin doesn't like anybody, Mr. Rankin.
Yeah, he's a real shit.
Miss Hay.
I'm working on my green forms now.
Mr. Rankin, take the blue form over to Mr. Rankin. When he sees it, you'll be done.
Well, the man with the blue form.
That must be pretty unusual. People with forms around here.
So it's pretty unusual for people with forms to be around here.
Look, can we just finish up here somehow?
Oh, you want to finish up?
And would you stop that?
Have a seat.
I don't get it.
The job. My job, it's yours.
I wasn't applying for your job.
Oh, you weren't applying for my job. You have the form, so you have the job.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Talk to the form, Mr. Brand.
What was that about?
Mr. Rankin, we seem to be having a little discussion about the lavender forms. Mr. Brand. We seem to have a difficulty regarding the lavender forms.
Well, I just think we should be able to use the blue ink with the lavender form.
Oh. Oh, so you just think we should be using blue ink on the lavender form?
Very well, but Mr. Brand.
Tell you what, Ms. Haworth, while I think about your proposal, I've got an orange form that needs to be filled out.
Orange? You think I'm ready?
Oh, yes.
Oh, we meet again, orange form. Oh, but while you have remained the same, I have grown so much stronger.
Anything you need from me, sir?
I'd like to see some data on employee telephone use between 4 to 6 p.m. on Thursdays.
Empirical data?
It's the only kind worth collecting.
An
excellent idea, sir.